Why is Donald Trump targeting people of the so-called third world with all these visa fees, you might ask? The answer is very simple. And I'll take you back to one of the African old adage that says a king cannot rule a barren land. So in order to remedy something like this, the Caribbean people and the people affected by those visa fees has to learn one thing. If you don't apply for these visas, then you don't lose your money. If you don't apply for those visas, he does not get your money, or his government does not get your money. And I say all this to say, simply let him stay where he is, and you stay where you are. And that way he would find out probably a different route where he can get the revenue from that he wants from you. It's simple. Please listen to this piece and tell me what you think.
Trump just made U.S. visas a lot more expensive. I'm Kalila Reynolds, founder and CEO of Money Media, Money Made Simple. So the United States just passed Trump's one big, beautiful bill budget.
This bill is a deal with the devil. President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people.
This is the same bill that caused Donald Trump and Elon Musk to fall out. Remember, Elon said it was a disgusting abomination, and Trump said Elon was just mad because the bill cuts spending for electric vehicles.
This bill is a deal with the devil. President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people. Because this bill represents, in the text of this bill, the largest and greatest loss of health care in American history. 17 million Americans will lose their health care on this bill, not undocumented people, not quote unquote the disgusting term illegal, but 17 million Americans will have their health care cut from this bill. On this point of tax on tips, as one of the only people in this body who has lived off of tips, I want to tell you a little bit about the scam of that text, a little bit of the fine print there. The cap on that is $25,000. While you're jacking up taxes on people who make less than $50,000 across the United States, while taking away their SNAP, while taking away their Medicaid, while kicking them off of the ACA and their health care extensions. So if you're at home and you're living off tips, you do the math. Is that worth it to you? Losing all your health care, not able to feed your babies, not being able to put a diaper on their bottom in exchange for what? This bill is a deal with the devil. It explodes our national debt. It militarizes our entire economy, and it strips away health care and basic dignity of the American people. For what? To give Elon Musk a tax break and billionaires the greedy taking of our nation. We cannot stand for it, and we will not support it. You should be ashamed.
Well, the bill passed both in the House and the Senate and was signed into effect on July 4. It's a massive bill, literally. It's almost 900 pages long. Among other things, the law makes some previous Trump-era tax cuts permanent and makes cuts to the U.S. healthcare programs. But it also includes major changes that will directly impact us here in the Caribbean. For starters, it adds an additional $250 fee on all non-immigrant visas. So that's tourist visas, student visas, and work visas. And that's on top of the regular fee of $185 US. The $250 integrity fee, as it's being called, will be collected by the Department of Homeland Security once the visa is issued, and it generally cannot be waived. Visa holders can apply for a refund once they fully comply with their visa terms, meaning they don't run off and actually come home at the right time. The catch is there's no specified system for reimbursement, and even so, chances are it would take forever. Oh, but it doesn't end there. The bill also adds a 1% tax on remittances, and that's set to take effect January 2026. It actually started out at 5% and was cut down to 1% in the final bill. Now, that 1% remittance tax might sound small, but remember, remittances make up a large part of Caribbean economies, so it will add up. On top of all that, the new law adds about $3 trillion to the United States debt over the next decade. If U.S. interest rates rise because of this, it will have a ripple effect on the Caribbean. The Bank of Jamaica and other Caribbean central banks use U.S. interest rates to set their rates, and we all know the result of that. And that's the bottom line. So, what do you think?